Hey Rich, the other day we were discussing how you might be able to use a Raspberry Pi, hook up some sensors to that and a motor, and try to figure out how to trigger that motor to come off and on and maybe drive the motor using a different power source than the 5 volt that the Raspberry Pi gives you. Over the weekend, I thought it might be a fun little project just to build a little prototype for you to demonstrate how that can be accomplished. So what I've got here is a very simple circuit that I've hooked up a push button to a couple of the I/O pins on the Raspberry Pi, and this very well could be a different type of sensor. I've got a couple of leads here going to this motor driver, which you send a signal on these 4 different input leads to energize one of these 4 different output ports that you use for your motors. And I've got an external power source coming in off this 9-volt battery. And then as you push this button, the Raspberry Pi tells the motor driver to, redirect this juice from this battery to this motor. I'm using a really simple Python program to keep track of which direction the motor is going. And then on each button press, I actually alternate the direction of the motor. So to demonstrate that, here I'm going to push the button and the motor goes one direction. Press the button again, motor goes a different direction. So if you want to meet me in Kansas City, I'd be happy to sit down with you and give you a quick demonstration of how this works. And actually, all of this stuff is like spare parts. You're welcome to have this stuff. Been laying around for several years, haven't really been using the stuff. So, not sure if you've already purchased one or not, but if you haven't, you're welcome to have this guy.